Hey folks, this is Maria Abreu. Welcome to my channel. If you like the content that we are providing, which by the way, we enjoy bringing to you, please make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and remember to share. Hey folks, this is Maria Abreu. Welcome to my channel. We're putting up videos answering questions that were posted by subscribers. So I want to thank you guys again for taking the time to post your questions and your doubts or whatever you need clearing up, because this creates content for the channel, okay? And at the same time, it helps many people get answers to questions, because it's been my experience that if one or two foreigners is asking a question, is because many are thinking the same thing. Okay, so this question, it has to do with work. Can you work only after obtaining residency status? The answer is yes. Okay, there are one of two ways that people with residency can work. You either come in through ordinary residency, call it temporary residency, residency through the fast track, or residency as a temporary worker. What's the difference? Let me explain. There are foreigners who come to the country for work specifically. They get a contract or an offer letter from a company registered in the Dominican Republic. And so this company, if it's up to date with their tax situation and, properly registered in the Ministry of Labor, that contract is certified and it serves as the basis for obtaining residency as a temporary worker. So this person will be a temporary resident, and their residency will depend upon their job. Okay, so if they stop working, then they won't be able to sustain residency. Like, they won't be able to continue having residency status. Their residency is dependent upon work. Now, for people who come in as temporary workers, it is possible that you come in under, contract with one company, but after you obtain residency status, you stop working with that company and you're hired by another company. You can make the switch, and you are able to maintain your your status as a temporary worker, residency as a temporary worker. Now, that residency, by the way, you don't get a cedula. You get a residency card. It says RT3, showing you're a temporary worker. Okay, so it's not ordinary residency, it's a work residency. Okay, and you don't get a cedula, which is a state ID. Now, in the case of those who get ordinary residency, meaning they come in as a temporary resident, they're permanent residents through the fast track or whatever other residency you have, you can work here. Meaning your residency does not depend on having a job, but once you're in the country, you can work wherever you want. And most companies here, the first thing they are going to request is your cedula, which is the state ID. Interesting fact about this. The residency card is something that is used, a document that is used when you travel. When you're leaving the country or entering it, you show the residency card to show your status, okay? But whenever you're doing any other transaction, whenever you're applying for a job, or whenever you're doing a contract, what is requested in the way of documents is a cedula, which is the state ID. And so most companies are going to ask, for you to provide that. And this is important because you have retirees that come here and they want to work. Or you have people that come here to relocate and they want to work. They qualify for residency based on whatever property they bought or based on whatever income they're receiving. And once they're here, they want to get a job. So if you have residency, you can work. Irrespective or regardless of the residency category you have a cedula, you're good to go. You can work anywhere. Okay, so that's a very interesting question, and I'm glad that it was asked. Okay, because working here, like the state is becoming very strict about undocumented workers. So if your goal is to work in the DR, residency, that's the first step. Okay, I hope the information was helpful, and I will see you next time.